Welcome back, I'm the Smithy D, and today we're going to discuss a little bit about the new upcoming raid, and we're also going to discuss about what characters I believe would be worth farming for this raid. So a big shout out to Choza Ewok. He did a video where he did an interview, on which I will link in the description below. He did a video with EA Jesse. He asked a few questions, and the questions were, well, when is this kind of like event coming out? I believe he said to in the video, EA Jesse said that it'll be real soon. It's also going to feature General Grievous. He's also going to call in droids and part of an AAT also as well. Tank is also going to be in it, and it's also going to have incredible new mechanics, new mods, and great rewards. So as a player, what does that mean? So it looks like all the enemies in this are all going to be droids. So the best thing I would probably suggest at the moment is to farm anti-droids. So not so much as ones that increase damage by a certain percent, you know, like Gundy. And in all honesty, I probably wouldn't farm him. Based on that he gives extra damage to droids, he may not be viable. I believe in this one, you know, if you're currently doing mods or another character, I would also look into the possibility of farming Jawa, the character Jawa. Just because he does speed down. You know, the Jawa squad itself is a lot of anti-droid. You know, like they were in the movies, they salvaged and collected droids and resold them. But I would probably advise going to your Cantina battles, getting some Jawa shards, getting into a 7-star. And also in your squad arena, we did have Nabit added, so Chief Nabit. He's also going to add protection from his basic. He's also going to, like, his leader ability is required. Oops, I don't have enough coins. His leader itself is going to probably be the best leadership for the actual Jawa, just because he gives high critical damage, critical chance, and yeah, I believe he's the way to go. I also believe that you're going to need Dancha, you know, in this. So Dancha is going to also be good. You know, you can get him from Galactic War. I believe that's where you should farm him from. You can also speed it up by using some Cantina. You can also get him in hard battles as well. So you can farm him really quick. You know, in the Cantina battle shipments itself, you know, you want to go for Scavenger. He's going to be pretty fantastic in a Jawa squad. And also, if you can get hold of him, you want to go to the guild store. We've got Dengar again, so I might as well grab him. I'm still farming Dengar at the moment, but normally Jawa Engineer comes up there, so I'd advise really getting hold of him. You know, at the end of the day, if I'm wrong, which, you know, I can be, things change. You know, there's going to be a whole incredible new mechanic to the game. You know, who knows, is that new mechanic going to be that they can be stunned? Would you honestly believe that T-Bow is going to be viable when it's going to be like a turn meter again? You know, same as the last raid, where I believe that this raid, you know, are going to need different characters. You know, you've got your mods as well, so you can get your critical damage. I've said in my other videos that is the way forward on characters like Anakin, Leia. You know, it's put some critical damage mods on them. It's going to make them a lot overall more of a power. Just have a quick look at the Jawas. You know, I haven't fully found them yet. I am in the middle of it. But the Jawa itself, I've got nearly to max. I'll put an Omega on his basic. He's going to do speed down straight away. That is worth it. You know, you're going to have some potency put onto him. So with the mods that I've currently got, I've added that he's got 57% potency. So he's going to be viable in the raid. You know, he's going to gain an invasion. You know, that's 30% turn meter he's going to get for each Ewok and when he evades, which is going to be fantastic. You know, Phasma's still probably going to be viable. You know, you could use Phasma over Jawa Engineer, you know, who knows, but I would advise being that step ahead, you know, going for Koff. You know, maybe you don't have to gear him now, you know, but it's worth getting the shards, especially the newcomers. You know, he's still viable against Yoda. I used him on phase 1 against Yoda when it first come out. I got Yoda pretty much with Koff there. I didn't use Mace Windu. As you can see, I don't have a 7-star Mace Windu. I didn't have Anakin. It was Ahsoka. These were the pretty much characters I went for. But yeah, Koff is pretty much does a stun against droids and does ability block. But I definitely would advise, you know, Ugnaught, it's a 50-50, he's a hit and miss. Some people out there will refuse to farm Ugnaught, but it's totally up to yourself. You know, I wouldn't worry about the damage aspect of what the damage is going to be put out, because it doesn't work like that, unfortunately, in raids. It is completely about staying alive and manipulating the enemy. You know, look at if we go from the information, what's on the actual current raid, you know, it's about TM down. If you put your highest attackers against the guards, you know, your highest attackers are going to die straight away. So it's not all necessarily about the damage output, it's about the manipulation of the actual game. So if you can keep stunning, ability blocking, putting crit down, damage down, everything like that is going to make a massive difference, and Jawa would probably be the answer there for you. So let's have a quick look at his raiding ability, well, his leader ability, sorry. So the Jawa and the droid allies gain 30% critical chance and inflict down. So the more you add onto that, the more he's got a great taunt. So he's also very viable in any droid squad out there. So Jawas, droids, they work fantastic together also. The Jawas are also probably going to work very well against droids because they're going to be quicker. So they are going to take down those droid squads in the arena because you're going to have Jawa engineer. Scavenger as well looks to be kind of like a hidden gem. You know, he's going to put, is it crit down or offense down on them as well with the thermals. If any Jawa gets attacked, he's going to put offense down on them. Let's have a look. So, sorry, if any Jawa gets attacked, there's a chance that he's going to put a thermal detonator on them. Let's have a look. I haven't unlocked him fully as of yet, because he is still in the progression. But let's just have a look. But normally I believe it's 50% chance to place a thermal detonator. The attacking enemy that will explode after 2 turns whenever a Jawa scavenger scores a critical hit. So it's also, as well as you can see there, whenever a Jawa takes damage. So it's a 50% chance on normal, but that is when you've kind of like fully leveled him up. I'd advise going for these characters. I'd advise going for Eve Koth, you know, even if you don't want to gear them and you just wanted them so you've got the shards, because it's going to give you that step ahead. You know, if we can remember when kind of EACG messed up previously and put mods in raids, and they put the kind of like, was it the 6-star mods and 7-star mods into the actual raid itself, and pretty much the best ones went to the top players in top 10, and also it went to pretty much like the top 1 and 2 were the ones that would get the actual better mods of the group. So yeah, I'd really advise really having a look into that. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit a like and subscribe. You know, I'm going to put some more videos out there, anything that you find helpful, and you have a good one, and you'll see me again soon.